Hello, hello. Nina Soul here with House of Spiritual Vibes. And I am on the road. Okay. So, hold on, let me turn it's a bright and sunny day out, so I want to be able to see comments and stuff. Alright. I'm on my way to a business meeting, and I thought I'd quick jump on here. Yes, a business meeting, looking like I do. Looking like I do and acting how I be acting. Hi, cuz. So yeah, I just wanted to jump on this live video, and I've been getting questions on, well, surprisingly, oh, I had like a fuzz stuck to my lip gloss. Surprisingly, I still get phone calls of people telling me they're outside the shop and why are we closed? And I'm over here like, girl, there should be dust in the window by now. Like, we haven't been there in a while. It's almost been a year. So, it surprises me when I still get phone calls of people asking where I am, because I'm no longer in partnership with Red. I want to make that clear as well, because that's the other thing too, is that people are still asking me, like if they see me or something, they see me out doing something, or they see me vending, or even at the witches ball, even though she had already announced that she wasn't going to be there. I had already announced that she wasn't going to be there. And it's like, I don't know if people don't watch or don't pay attention, or just want to, like, maybe they already know but they're still asking for some reason. I don't know, but I'm working by myself. I have no partners that I work with. I'm not looking for any partners to work with. It's just me, myself, and I, and my spirits and my ancestors, and that is it. That's all. That's the party over here. So that is my business, like House of Spiritual Vibes. Spiritual Vibes was my business in the beginning, and then I teamed up. I did have we started out as 3 business partners, then we went down to 2, and now it's just one man standing, one woman standing. So just to clarify some things, the shop has now been closed for, I want to say, almost a year. I don't know, I didn't really count. I feel like when you count days, it's like you're counting days of, like, you count days for a couple reasons. You count days because you're looking forward to celebrating something, or you count days because you're mourning the loss of something, and you're remembering that loss. So I don't feel that it was a loss at all. So I haven't been counting the days that the shop has been closed. I haven't counted the months. So if you ask me, oh, Nina, how long ago did you close the shop? I'm gonna tell you, I don't know, probably around between 6 months to a year. Like, oh my god, there's the cutest little dog walking past, and he's got a cute little coat on. All right, 6 months to a year is gonna be my answer, because to be honest, I don't know. I think it was around this weather season, I think. I don't know. I don't keep track, because I'm too invested, and I'm too motivated in what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, and that's where my time and my energies and my efforts are going into. I'm not putting time and energy into remembering how many days or how many months, and pretty soon it'll be how many years. And if you ask me, I'm going to tell you, to be honest, I really don't know how long the shop has been closed. It's been closed, though. It's been closed for a while. People ask me that. Well, how long has it been closed? Well, if you were a supporter, and if you were like, if you had been there and had our back, and you were supporting the shop, and you would have known, and you would have realized, and you would have been informed that the shop was going to be closing. But if you were somebody that came along once in a great while and you just like, you know, once in a blue moon you would pop in, a lot of my regular customers that became friends, like, you guys were, some of you had helped in moving stuff, some of you had helped in packing things, so you guys knew the whole process and everything of leading up to the shop closing. And yeah, like, I'm really happy about it. I have been doing events and vending. I've been vending at other people's events, which I love, because part of my reason of wanting to leave the shop, and it wasn't all like, and everyone thought, here's the other thing, I'm gonna go ahead and clarify, it did not have to do, it was not all about legal matters, it was not all about that. There were other things that went on. I'm gonna hit this one. Oh god, that was hard. Oh, I wish they'd fix this street. There were other things that went on that led up to the closing of the shop. Some of them I will not discuss, because some of them is none of y'all's business, to be honest. That's me just being honest. That's me being real. It's nobody's business. But what I will share is, part of it was, yes, the legal thing that we had gone through about doing our readings and offering spiritual services and not being able to talk about our products the way they were supposed to be talked about, because this was a spiritual shop as it is right now. And I was not able to tell people, you know, you can use this for this energy, you can use that. They didn't want us discussing energies. They didn't want us discussing spirituality. They didn't want us discussing any of these things, because we didn't have the proper licensing and we were not in the proper zoning area of Chicago to be able to offer those things. So I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all that. Then there was also the thing is, I felt confined. I felt like I was, and if those of y'all that know me know that I don't do well in very small spaces. I don't do well in, I'm claustrophobic, and I just don't like, oh shit, I almost missed my turn. Ooh, girl, we almost got there late. Sorry. I don't do well in closed spaces, and those four walls were starting to get very small and very tight and very constricting and very, you know, so like we were outgrowing the shop, and then there was just the personality differences. I am a certain type of personality. The other, you know, my partner at the time was a different type of personality. We outgrew each other. We grew together and we outgrew each other. And I tell people this all the time: never try to hold on to a relationship, whether it be a romantic relationship, a business partner, a best friend, whatever it is. Never try to hold on to that. If you feel that you are restricting your growth and your development, let go of that relationship, because it will become toxic. I'm gonna say that. So I just want everybody to know that the breaking up of the partnership was done with love and peace on my part, because I don't hold on to grudges. I don't hold on to things. It's not in my nature. It's not in my DNA. It's not in who I am. That's not how I go about things. I express, I release, and I move forward. That's me. That's how I go about my journey. That's how I've gone about my journey. And that could be between family, friends, relationships, businesses. That's just how, that's the type of person that I have grown to be, because I have grown to be this person through making mistakes of trying to hold on and trying to force things and trying to fit in to places that I am too big for, if that makes any sense. I don't know, like confined, again, feeling confined. And I had started to feel that way, and I needed to move forward, and I did so with love in my heart and with peace in my spirit. So that is that. That's what I'm answering everybody's questions, because I'm so sick of people in my messenger or texting me or even saying stuff and still putting me and somebody else, like saying you and Red Witch. Me and Red Witch are no longer me and Red Witch. It's me. So when you guys are saying something to me, don't feel that she's having anything to do with what I'm doing today. She doesn't, and it's only me. And I would appreciate it if everybody would stop asking me. If you want to know how she's doing, contact her. She does have her own YouTube channel. She does have her own Facebook. I don't know that information, but if you really want to get in touch with her, I'm sure somebody who is watching me right now probably has that information. If you would like to share it, please feel free to share it. But I don't know, and I can't give you any answers. The best person to give you answers about how and what they are doing is the source themselves. Do not ask other people how I'm doing. Do not ask me how other people are doing, because if you really want to know that information, you will ask the source themselves. That's it. Point blank, period. And I really did not want to even like have to, but it's like it's gone on for a while already, and I just feel like I need to kind of clarify some things, because maybe y'all don't have closure. Maybe you guys don't know what's going on. And I don't entertain drama. That's not who I am. I don't entertain drama. I don't invite drama into my life. I don't invite drama into my channel. I don't invite drama into my pages. That's not what I'm about. I'm about peace, love, happiness, bliss, healing, manifesting, blessings, all that. That's what I'm on. I'm on some high vibrational shit, and I ain't got time for these low vibrational questions, these low vibrational like some of the things that I be like getting messaged with is just like, man, like you felt the need to have to share this. Why? You know, it's goofy sometimes, the things that, and you know, I don't like to put people on blast, but if it continues, I will have to do it. Another thing I'm gonna go ahead and add: do not send me a spelled item. If we did not discuss this, do not send me a spelled item. I do not give my address to people for them to send me things. I do it only with certain people, with people of my circle, with people of that I am close to. I'm not like, I don't just tell people, oh, send me stuff. I don't do that. But if one of my close people want to send me something, a care package, a love mail, you know, a magic package, whatever, they will let me know, Nina, is it cool if I send you this? We talk about things, we discuss things. People do not just put things in the mail and send it off to me, especially if it's a spelled item. I will do a back to sender, and you will get that package back. Just letting you guys know that already too. Don't send me something that we did not discuss. Don't send me something with the assumption that I was going to be okay with it, because I don't let other people, I don't need nobody to do no spell work for me. I don't need nobody. I handle my own, and I have my own sources. If there is anything that I am needing, please believe my need will not last very long, because I fulfill my needs as quick as I get them, as quick as I fulfill them. And I don't ask anybody to do any type of spell work for me, because I'm not that type of witch. I don't ask for people to do spells for me. I don't allow people to do a spell and to send it to me for me to continue it. I don't do that. If I do some type of working for you, which I rarely do for people, because a lot of times y'all be dealing with some petty shit, to be honest. It's petty. And you know, it's really not that bad, and you're needing to learn a lesson out of it, and that's why that thing is going on, because you need to learn the lesson. If I did a spell to get you out of this situation, guess what? You might be dealt a bigger and more difficult situation. So I do not allow people, clients, customers, I do not allow you to send your spell work to me for me to continue your spell for you. I don't do that. And if I am going to do a spell for somebody, if I'm going to do a working for somebody, you are going to be charged as a customer, as a client, because I am putting my energy, my time, my efforts, my ingredients, my magic. I'm putting all these things to use, and that energy has to be reciprocated. Money is energy. So when I do something and I create something, and that's the other thing, if I create something and I make something for you, this is not, you can't, okay, some people have like tried to guilt trip me and talk about how times are really hard on them right now and they can't really afford it right now. I'm not gonna put any names or anything out there or any situations out there, but I understand that, but like I understand that, but here's the thing. When this becomes an every time that you order something from me, you're having a difficult time, nobody told you to message me, to text me, to DM me, to call me and place this order. If you're on difficult times right now, I fully and completely understand. I understand, but don't try to get me to lower down my prices and on something that it took me time to create and took me time to make, and you want to lower my prices down like I'm some type of factory or like I'm some type of wholesaler. I don't do that. A lot of my items, and I'm talking about like custom items that are created for people, for their needs, for what it is that they're needing, their energy, what they're going through, their struggles, things like that. Sometimes things are very specifically created for each individual, and I cannot take that item and put it out there and try to resell it, because sometimes not everybody is dealing with the same type of issues. And if I made that piece specifically for you, I made it specifically with that energy that I was channeling from you. It would not be fair for me to put a piece out there that was already created for you. And this was somebody that would constantly do this to me, that they would order something, I would go ahead and make it. I started taking down payments on items because of that. But even when the down payment was given, it was like when it came time to pay the full thing, it'd be like, oh, can you give me a little bit of a discount because I'm kind of dealing with this and that. I got shit I deal with too. Just because I don't put it out there and I don't talk about it because I don't want people up in my business. I mean, we all kind of go through some things at some time, and I witch through my shit. Like if I got something going on, again, it's not gonna last me long because I witch through it. But I don't go writing checks that my ass can't cash. I don't do that. I don't go ordering products to be customly made for me and my needs and what it is that I'm needing or what I'm wanting, because it started to feel like a want after a while. After creating so many pieces with the same energy, I started feeling like it was becoming a want and not a need, or it was, and I don't want to put too many details out there, but I cut ties with this client already, and I will do that if I start feeling like you're constantly asking me for the same thing, and I've already told you what you've needed to do. I've given you a regimen, and when I ask you, have you done this, have you done that, and your answer is no, no, and no, well, I can't help those who don't help themselves. I refuse to do that, because I could be helping somebody that really wants my help, that really is needing my help, that wants to go ahead and put in the work for them to get better as well. Because I'm not a Captain Save 'em. I mean, I do what I do I do my work, but it's just like too, when you go to the doctor and the doctor prescribes you some type of medication for, say you're diabetic or something, and the doctor says, here, you have to take this every day, you have to do this every day, you have to start eating better, you got to start, exercising, you have to start doing this. The doctor is giving you a regimen. If you do not follow that regimen, you're not going to get better. And whose fault is it going to be? The doctor's or yours? Well, the doctor gave you the advice. They told you what you should do to make yourself healthier, to benefit your body, things like that. And if you don't follow it, you're not going to see results. It's also with these, a lot of people that they're wanting to lose weight. And that's the other thing too. Yes, I have lost 33 pounds. Some people still ask me, like, Nina, did you lose weight all of a sudden? Because I seen your old videos. Yeah, I did. And it's not kind, it's not mannerly, it's not respectful for you to ask how much. When it comes to age, weight, and how much you paid for something, those things are very rude to ask somebody. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now, because it's been a pet peeve of mine for a very long time. Do not ask me. Well, you know what? I don't mind sharing my age. But if somebody asks me like how much weight I lost, for some reason it bothers me, and I know the backstory of why it bothers me. But I don't like people to ask me how much weight I lost. I don't even really like people saying like, oh my God, you lost so much weight and blah, blah, blah. I don't really like that. I don't like that, because it's like, okay, so you thought I was fat before? Or like, what are you trying to insinuate? I feel healthier, if that's what you mean. Like, maybe saying, oh, Nina, you look so much healthier. I would take that as a compliment. But if you said, oh, you lost so much weight, I take that as like, some people lose weight because they want to look good. Some people lose weight because they want to feel good. I wanted to feel good. I don't give a fuck about what anybody looks at me and thinks. I'm married. I don't need to care about what anybody out here thinks about my body. I love my body. When I was chubby, and now that I'm not as chubby as I was, I still love my body. But I do not need somebody to say like, oh, you lost so much weight, you look really good. Like, oh, well, okay, thank you. But that's not as good. That's not a compliment to me. A compliment to me is, you look radiant, you look healthy, you look, those things are compliments. So if you're gonna give somebody a compliment, if they lost weight or something like that, don't say like, oh, how much weight did you lose and how did you do it? And like, as if I took some type of like diet pill or something like that. Or people kind of like, it almost came off like people were assuming things about me that I was doing to lose weight. And a lot of those things were wrong, because I told everybody I've been pescatarian for, I want to say, almost 7 years now, 6 or 7 years now. Again, I don't keep count, because it was a positive change that I made. It was a lifestyle change that I made, and it helped me to feel better. I had more energy. And also, changing from where I was living in Wisconsin to living in Chicago, my environment in Wisconsin was fucked up. And now that I came to Chicago and I found happiness and I found my calling, and I feel like I'm living my purpose, you can see that coming out of me. That is something that's coming out of me. It was no fucking diet pill. I didn't start doing Atkins. I didn't start going, I do what is a yoga trapeze, that's it. But I do that to stretch out my spine, because I have issues in my spine. For y'all that need to know, that I do that for that. I don't do it to lose weight. I do it to stretch my body. That's why I do it, because I want to keep myself limber. Like, if you need to know that much, yes, that's what I do. That's my exercise. We should all exercise in some way. We should all do something, especially yoga, because yoga connects with the spirit, with the physical body, with the energy, with Mother Nature. There's so many benefits of yoga and meditation. I highly recommend it. And eating right, knowing what you're putting into your body, being mindful of what you're putting into your body. These things are important too. So this kind of became like a Q&A of like things that annoy me that people do. And I don't know. I wanted to put it out there because it happens so much that I'm like, okay, like if you need to know something, here it is. Here's the details. That's all you're getting. You know, for all these rumors and like little things that people want to go ahead and push around as if it's gonna entertain somebody. Good luck, because I don't entertain it. I don't feed into it. It's not a part of me. I don't even pay attention to it. You guys are low vibration. I'm high vibration. We can't hear you up here. Like your voice gets lost in the wind somewhere. Let me see. I'm sorry. I missed all you guys' comments because I've just been blah blah blah. Let's see, we got, oh, Lovely is here. Mary Jane from the Dark Pool. Dark Mighty Lord Dragon Blood Whisper 555. What's up, everyone? Hi, Johnny Dragon. Hello, everybody. Hi, Scotty. Let's see. Lovely said exactly. Thank you, Lovely. You guys, some of y'all, like, some of you guys, we actually hang out in person. Like, we actually get together in person. And y'all, I know who has my back because y'all are there. I see your faces. When I'm hosting something, I see your face. And I love that shit. I love you guys for that. I love you guys for that. I cannot tell you enough. When you guys show support to things that I am hosting, to things that I am doing, and you're not asking me these like stupid little fucking questions that sometimes people be asking me, they're the ones that don't be showing up. But y'all that support me, y'all show up and y'all show out. And I want to tell you right now that I love you motherfuckers for loving me the way that y'all do. And that's what makes me feel like I'm doing something good. I'm doing something great. I'm bringing y'all together. Y'all are coming to support me. I'm supporting you. Like, it's that energy that keeps flowing. And that's why I say I ain't got time for the low vibration, because we're too up here. It's too like untouchable. Hi, Desert Siren. MJ, hello, sister. Da, da, da. Yes, my sister MJ said, mind your own, right, sis? LOL. Yes, mind your own. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, Mrs. Julio Jones. Hi. Hi, Cassie. I'm so glad y'all are here, Mrs. Julio Jones. I'm glad you're here because you are like the one that calls in to the radio station, and I love that too. And I wanna, okay, once I get past these messages, I'm gonna go ahead and update you guys on where you can find me and what I'm doing. I'm actually handling a business meeting right now, so I'll be doing another update of some other stuff I'm doing. Oh, thank you, brother Scotty. Scotty's doing some affirmations for me. Ashe. Yeah, Ashe is right. Let's see. Yes, Desert Siren. She said, "Don't shop if you can't afford it." Sheesh. Some people's children, I swear. I'm saying, like, I would never do that. Like, I would never like, place a custom order, ask, and that I quote people. Like, it's gonna be between this much and this much. I quote people, and then I take a down payment, and we have this agreement, and then all of a sudden, oh, I can't really afford it. You think you can give me a discount? Like, what do you think this is? Like, this ain't that type of business, Oh, Earth Sky said, what do you do for your skincare? Your face is flawless. Thank you so much. And you actually put a sunflower right there, Earth Sky. So I take raw honey, brown sugar, lavender bud. I take some lemon peel. I get what is that? The peeling of it, the rind. Oh, yeah, I do that. Like I peel I get the lemon, like the peelings of it. I mix that, or I mix it all together into like a paste. I add some coconut oil, some unrefined coconut oil, cold pressed, and then I mix it into a paste and I scrub my face with it. And that's what I do. I do that maybe like, I want to say twice a week, because I do wear makeup. So I like to kind of clean my pores, and that's what I do. So thank you so much for noticing. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you. Um, oh, thank you, Lily Pad. I'll have to do like a recipe, because it's actually one of my witchy spells. It's my beauty regimen, but it's also a spell. Like there's a reason for the honey. There's a reason for the coconut. There's a reason for the lemon. There's a reason for the lavender. I put intention into everything that I put onto my face. So I'll have to do if you guys are interested, let me know. I'll do a video, a DIY how to make your own witchy facial scrub. Let's see. Rising Sun said, nice people. Let me in the shop one day after they closed and help me out. People worth supporting financially. Thank you, Rising Sun. Oh, thank you. Desert Siren said, oh, I hate that when you put in all the spell work and the client does the opposite of what you said. Grr, just grr. I know. It's like, do you, like, you want me to go there and do it for you is what it feels like. Scotty says, I hate hearing that too. Sister, you're too skinny. You need to gain weight. Yeah, I think you're probably telling me about you, Scotty, because I know, like, yeah, people don't know, like, if you're healthy and, like, mind your business, you know, if you feel good, if you're loving your body and things like that, like, people should just mind their business. But I have to say that I have been known to, if I'm doing spiritual advising for somebody, spiritual guidance, and what they're putting into their body is not doing them good, I do tell them things, but it's never in a way of reflecting upon their weight. It's never that. And I never, like, because that's like, that, who gives a shit? But it's what's going on inside your body that I care about. You know, so it's never the outside, the looks, the appearances. That's so stupid, because eventually we get old and our bodies start to wrinkle, and you know, like it's just what it is. Like, you know, the looks of people, people's outer beauty, that stuff is not, that doesn't last forever. What lasts forever is what's inside. Oh, thank you, cuz. She said, you look like a beautiful goddess. Thank you so much. Lilypad said, oh, I'm stealing that line. I am high vibe. I can't hear you. Exactly. I can't hear you from down there. Sorry. Oh my God. Oh, thank you, lovely. Oh, thank you, Earth Sky. I appreciate that. Yes, Scotty, Scotty and his man Matt drove 9 hours to come to the event, and that is, you know, like, again, you guys, that is support. That is community coming together. That right there is like, nothing could ever make me forget those gestures of kindness and support. I want you guys to know that, like, you guys always have a forever place in my heart. When you guys do something like that, there's forever a place in my heart for you. October Moon says, don't explain yourself, girl. People just are nosy. They just want to know your life. I know, it's true. It's true. They do. And that's the other thing, is like, I am going to stop, because for a while I was always so real and like so bold that people would say that I sometimes, and it wasn't people, I don't want to say people like it was a mass amount of people, but it was one person that told me that that some of the things that I would say were hurtful. But then I came to realize after that person no longer being around that it wasn't me being hurtful. It was their sensitive feelings and not the feelings that have not been healed within them that were hurting because of the truth they were hearing coming out of my mouth. So I am no longer doing that anymore. Like that part is like, I realized it when I started to become trying to be too accommodating, and that is not like me. That's not my character. I don't do that. So you guys are gonna start to see me being myself, more of myself, because I did kind of start to hold back and kind of like, you know, control myself a little bit more, and not in a way of like feeling like I needed to control myself, but like when I heard that, I'm like, oh, I don't want to hurt people's feelings, you know, like I don't want to be that. I'm not a hurtful person. But then it was like, you know, like now I'm like, was it really me being hurtful, or was it their feelings that were, and I can't be at fault for that. If somebody has some feelings that they haven't healed within themselves, stemming from some traumas that they had lived through, that's not a fault of mine where I should have to change who I am, my personality, my character, and when I come from a good place, because I don't say things to come from a hurtful, hateful place. I'm not hurtful. I'm not a hurtful, hateful individual. That's not me. But I will say things when I don't like to sugarcoat things too much. I really don't. Being a little bit more, you know, careful with how I word stuff. Yeah, that I've been doing. So that I've been doing. Like I feel that, but not to a point where I'm not saying what I have to say or what I'm feeling because that person's not gonna take it the right way. That's not my fault, you know. Jonathan, oh, thank you, brother. He said untouchable. Yes. I just like spit on my steering wheel when I said that. I was like, oh. Oh, okay, Lily Pad. So here we go. Okay, thank you, Lily Pad, for getting me back on track. So where you guys can find Nina Soul, where you guys can find me, where you can find House of Spiritual Vibes. We are on Facebook. House of Spiritual Vibes. And I say we, I'm talking about me, my spirits, my ancestors, everything that works up in here. Because we are not just one being, we're multiple. Our DNA consists of beings. So we are made up of lots of beings within our physical capsule. So when I say we, I'm talking about just this body right here, but everything that is contained within it. So that's we. That's when I say we did this, we did that, we're doing this, we're here, we're there, we're that, we're that me right here. So you can find us, we, on House of Spiritual Vibes on Facebook. You can find us right here where you're watching right now, House of Spiritual Vibes. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. There's 23 of y'all here. I got 8 thumbs. So let's get some more of those thumbs, because that also motivates me to put more videos out there. And you guys can also find me on my Nina Soul channel. So my Nina Soul channel is basically what y'all did with me today, is riding with me, and I talk about things, and they don't always have to deal with products. So here on House of Spiritual Vibes, usually I talk more about products here because this is more of my business channel, and all my personal stuff, I usually do that on Nina Soul, my Nina Soul channel. So if you guys want to check out my Nina Soul channel, I would love for you guys to go over there too, because I talk about different things. Sometimes like different, you know, things that I'm observing, noticing, awakening to, becoming more aware of, and just giving motivational things, stuff like that. And then here again, I talk about products. You guys can also find me on the Facebook House of Spiritual Vibes channel, or page, sorry, House of Spiritual Vibes page. And you guys can also find me on House of Spiritual Vibes Radio. So that is the page where I will do my live feeds when I am going live on my radio station on Thursdays. I am live on radio on Thursdays. If you guys want to check that out, it is on q4.org. We're also on AM radio, but it's easier to just type in q4.org, and then you just hit that play button, and then you guys will hear the live radio feed. So Q4, I am on House of Spiritual Vibes Radio from on Thursdays from 5 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, so you guys can save that in your calendar, or reminders or anything like that. And I do go live on the Facebook page of House of Spiritual Vibes Radio. So you guys can find me there. And those are the only 2 Facebook pages that I am keeping. I did have 2 other ones, but those are in the process of being deleted. So if you want to follow me on Facebook, follow me there. If you want to follow me on Instagram, you can send me a follow request on my Nina Soul Instagram. I think it's Nina Soul 7. Yeah, Nina Soul 7. And then you can also follow me on my Instagram of House of Spiritual Vibes. And my Etsy shop is Spiritual Vibes Shop. So those are all the details. When I get a chance, I will put links below. That way you guys can find everything down below, because I know I did a lot of talking. But that is it. I just wanted to clarify things and wanted to answer questions that keep getting asked, and I figured that this would be, this is perfect. Now I can just send the person, when they ask me this dumbass question, I can just send them this video, like, here's your answers, watch the video. But that's it. So thank you guys for watching. I'm here at my destination, and again, I don't talk about my chickens before they hatch, so I'm gonna go get in there, do this meeting. I know great things are gonna come out of here, because it's crazy that I'm even here doing this right now. So I'm doing great shit, just know that. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to this channel, share it with your community if you feel that there's something that needs to be heard or shared or anything like that, or you guys just want to show support to Witchy Sister. I appreciate that too. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your continued love and support, and I will see you at the next video. Blessed be.